Hey guys, welcome back to Vanguard Motor Sales. Look what I got for you today, a 1970 Roadrunner V-Code. And yes, it was a real black car back in the day. She is gorgeous. It's got a period correct 440 under the hood now, and yeah, it's still got the 6-barrel setup under there. And we'll take a look at that here towards the end of the video. We're gonna put the car up on the lift. We're gonna check out the bottom side. We're gonna let you take a look at that 440 and that 6-barrel setup. We're gonna take it out for a drive. We're gonna show you everything you need to see so you can make a great decision on this amazing car. You can see that all the chrome, all the stainless, all the aluminum, all the plastic, all the trim, everything just looking absolutely gorgeous. And that black paint is just as slick as can be. We got my little buddy, the Roadrunner, right here. He is sweet, baby. Watched him every Saturday. I wish back when I was a kid you could have watched him every day like you can today. Tell you what, this thing is just as smooth as can be. Look at the reflections in the paint. I mean, you really can't tell where the floor starts and the car stops. I mean, it is beautiful. Then of course we've got our door jambs looking beautiful, our door panel looking beautiful, all the chrome and trim on there also looking good. And I know you spotted that pistol shifter already. Yeah, she's a manual transmission too. Bucket seats. Looks like all the upholstery's brand new. All the trim in there is looking awesome. Headliner's nice and tight. Dash itself's in beautiful shape. Stock appearing steering wheel. All the gauges, all the faces of the gauges look good. The chrome on the dash looks great. Everything looking pretty much stock on this thing and looking pretty much like it has been completely restored back to factory specs. She is a beauty. I love the spoiler on the black, on the back black spoiler. Oh, I forgot the key goes in upside down on a Mopar. Look at that. It's got the polyglass tire in there from back in the day. You know, when I drove around my 67 Cougar when I was a kid, I had the original polyglass tire in the trunk too. You can see those floors are looking beautiful, nice and solid, nicely painted. Looks like we got the jack, the lug wrench, got the whole 9 yards. Remember back when you actually could jack a car up on the bumper? Don't try that today. You rip that plastic bumper right off your car. Look at all the finish on the bottom side. Also, you can see they had the latch off when they did the restoration. They put the jack instructions on there. Then look down the side of it. You really get a good look of the stance. Of course, that back tire is a lot more tire on the ground than the front tire. Got to have that. Got to put the traction where the power comes down. That's in the back, baby. Those Magnum 500s are looking awesome. Now, I know you want to hear this 440 fire up, but before we fire her up, let's go out in the shop. Now, we're right here in the Motor City, so we've got great facilities for working on old cars. You know, this is where they were all born. Now, we've got 25 lifts in here, 15 full-time mechanics checking stuff out. And then about 2 miles from here is our main showroom where there's over 150 cars there. So we own all of our inventory here at Vanguard. We don't do any consignment whatsoever. And a lot of people ask us, where do we find all these awesome cars? Well, we're hopping on airplanes, getting in cars, driving thousands of miles, getting on our hands and knees with flashlights, checking out the bottoms of cars. We're checking them out top, bottom, inside and out. We're really picky about every car that we buy. The paint, the chrome, the underside, the suspension, the motor, the interior. Now, once we get them back here, the mechanics fully inspect every one of the cars before we park your dream in your driveway. It's Roadrunner time, baby. Even got the Me porn. 440, 6-barrel on top of this baby, 6-pack. Love it. V-code, black car. Sounding amazing, driving amazing. Tell you what, we can park it in your driveway wherever you live. Also, just give Tom a call. As you can see down here on the dash, everything's looking nice down here on the dash. All the gauges are in great shape. The dash itself's in nice shape. Now we have added a voltage gauge down here, so you can see exactly what the voltage is coming out of the alternator. I do notice that the steering wheel is a little off from center. I had the guy sew it up on the laser alignment rack and make sure that's nice and straight before she hits your driveway. Tell you what, cruising down the road just as smooth as you go. She's a black car, she is beautiful. And you gotta stick with us because we're gonna take it back to the shop right now. We're gonna put it up on the rack so you can see how nice the bottom side is. Then we'll get the hood up, check out that 440 and all those carbs sitting on front of that, on top of that 440. Now I want to thank all of you on YouTube who are already following us. That's over 2 million of you. And if you like seeing videos like this one, make sure that you hit the subscribe button and the little bell button, and you'll get a notification whenever we get something cool like this car in. And then we're bringing in cars every day. You should see just about one car every day coming off our website, sometimes two. We get between 30 and 40 new cars every month, so keep a close eye on us. You'll never know what we might have coming in. Now we're gonna go back to the shop right now. We are underneath the Roadrunner now, and it is just as pretty under here. You see the brand new tank. Looks like the exhaust system's fairly new also. Now, as you look really, really close, you can tell that the trunk floor has been replaced, and they did such a nice job. It's really hard to tell that they actually replaced it. Dana rear end, I know everybody knows this. We do have what looks like brand new brake lines here. We've got drum brakes out back. Everything nice and tight under here. Inside the Dana rear end, we've got right around a 410 gear, and she is sure grip. You can see that the U-joint looks fairly new. The drive shaft's definitely aftermarket. It looks like it's got some pretty quiet, looks like Flomax mufflers, I believe, if I'm reading that right. Now, also the floorboards have been done in 2 sections, and they did a real nice job seam sealing them in. They're welded in there nice and tight. It is very hard to tell. Matter of fact, anybody that's not a professional car guy probably isn't going to be able to tell that these are new floors, besides them looking like brand new. The installation on them was very, very nice. Mopar trans here, 4-speed. Got the Mopar clutch linkage here, so that's stock. Looks like all the front suspension's been gone through. A lot of these parts look brand new. It does have disc brakes up front. Everything on this thing is nice and clean under here. Now up here on the side of the motor, right underneath the exhaust manifold, I can see that this block was cast in 12870. It is not the original block, but it is date code correct for sure. It's cast right in the side. Core support, K-member, sway bar, everything looking good up here. Looks like the bumper is a fresh chrome job. I mean, she is pretty under here. And the paint job on the bottom side of the motor is nice and clean also. Then, of course, the Magnum 500s, my favorite wheels. Love these babies, really set off the car, especially being a black car. 215, 65, 15s up front. The wheel well is nice and clean up in there. It's got a light coat of what looks like a real tight undercoating on it. And as you look down the side of the car, you can see that beautiful black paint. Rocker molding's looking good. I tell everybody to get down on their hands and knees and make sure you look at the bottom edge of the front fender. Make sure you look at the pinch weld. Make sure you look at the bottom of the rocker panel. Again, it looks like it's got a new fuel line going front to back, and there is a new brake line there also. 275 60-15s out back, and again, tires still have the nubblies on it, and those wheels look like they're brand new. Let's lower this baby down and look at the 440. Under the hood, she is beautiful, man. Look at this. 6-barrel setup. You can tell that right away because it says 6-barrel right on top. Now, those of you who don't know that, that is 3 2-barrel carburetors. Now, this car was born a V code, so it was born with 3 2-barrel carburetors. We do have power brakes. We do have power steering. Again, everything under here is painted up nice and clean. The exhaust manifold's been painted with high heat paint. It looks like they've used all the correct clamps. I see some Chrysler markings on some of the hoses. The wiring is nice and neat under here. Looks like it's got a stock distributor and alternator on it. The paint work on the firewall looking good. The paint work on the inner fenders also looking great. Looks like it's got a Chrysler radiator in it also. This whole core support area is all painted up looking good. Bottom side of the hood's all painted up looking good. I mean, she is beautiful. Be proud to pop the hood of this thing anywhere you go, guys. So give us a call at 248-974-9513 and let Vanguard Motor Sales park this little dream in your driveway.